Okay, so this is the intro to Chapter Master 2019. This is just a prototype version, which has just been released. Obviously at the start we've got a massive disclaimer. This game is not endorsed by Games Workshop. It's completely private work. Most of it has not been taken from anywhere else that is not made by me. Most of it's been made by me. Now, once we get into the game, we'll have a basic menu that should appear. At the top, new chapter, and this opens up the chapter customization screen. Now, currently there's not a lot here. There's turning on a Primaris on and off again, and there's customizing the individual colours of each part. But other than that, we haven't actually got much customization on the actual characters, so we can change all the parts at the top. I'm just going to quickly create what I think a Nova Marine looks like. I can't quite remember. I know they're blue and white, but I can't remember what their trims are and things like that, so I'm just going to quickly go through and customize all of this. Now these little colour buttons under that I'm pressing, underneath the big one, are kind of saved colours. So if you create a colour, press select, it will drop it into that secondary menu, and then you can just click it and it will load that colour up straight away. Obviously that's really easy to do for you to create. So if you're doing Ultramarines, they're all blue, you just create one colour and then you can make every single Ultramarine the same colour. Now the knee trim only actually kind of works with the Primaris. It has no other use on the Space Marines yet, on the standard Mark 7 armour. Only the Primaris have knee trims. So moving on from there, we get to choose whether Primaris is true or false. At the moment we're just going to leave it as false, otherwise it creates the entire chapter of being Primaris Marines, and then we come into this menu, or rather this screen. Now this screen is the system screen that you had in the original game. Down the bottom right you've got a little mini-map, and that shows the entire system and where you are currently, and each of these stars that you can see in front of you that's named is actually a small system. So if I was to choose this green star here, that shows up the system, and it shows the individual planets. That's a bug. I shouldn't be able to do anything when I click them. Each planet is individual. It should only be when you click the sun that it actually drops back. But there's something going wrong there. Well, I'll figure that out. Then we can go to a menu, save it, load it. If you're going to save menu, we can save number 1, load it, save number 1 again. We'll do it because we can't go back currently. And then we finally got the chapter management. This is obviously the big part of the game that everyone loves. We're going to drop into first company first of all. You can see all your squads at the top. You select your squad, and then you select which member of the squad you want to edit. This is all currently just, every squad is 10 Marines, each company is 10 squads. 11 squads, because it has a command squad as well. And the number of battles just here, the age, captain, that sort of thing will all be changeable in the future. Obviously number of battles will go up with the number of battles they fight for you, and you can also change their weapon in this screen. You can't give a standard Space Marine a bolt rifle, and you can't give a Primaris Marine a bolter or a plasma gun, because they simply can't carry them, and vice versa for both of them. However, the name editing currently works, just it doesn't save it. So if I go to another Marine and come back, it changes the name. Obviously that's not going to be forever, but this is just a prototype. I'm getting it out there so people can start using it. The other thing to notice is on the 5th squad we actually have a lieutenant symbol. Obviously that's new to the new era of gaming, but it was just to check out how the symbols would work. Although currently naming doesn't work on individual squad members, we can actually rename the companies. So if I go up to the top right up here, I can select, or rather replace the text in the company, call them the White Dragons. So 7th company is the White Dragons, and it actually saves the company name as White Dragons for future reference. And actually this has not worked correctly. There should be all reserved tactical companies, and they're all reserved thingy. Okay, so I've got something wrong with the generation in companies, but that's easy to fixable. Should be changed pretty soon. With the next release, obviously I'll get it out soon enough. But this is just an initial release where everything works, nothing crashes as far as I know. But it's just so people can try out the game, see what they like, and let me know what they feel. I also need to get some crowd support, so I leave that for now. Crowd support within things like names and different styles of Space Marine that we want, obviously different types of armour, different weapons, you need skins and that sort of thing for them, so other people helping out with that would be really helpful. I've detailed it on the post on the forum, which I'll link below. But yeah, for now, that's Chapter Master 2019. Let's see what's going to come from the future.